Morning, everybody. Welcome to the Mayor's Monday message for Monday, May 18th, 2020. First thing on the agenda here is that today is the last day to apply for the York City micro grants for businesses with 5 employees or less, and for people that live in the city and have a business in the city. So if you live in the city, you have a business in the city, you have 5 people or less, including yourself, working for your business, and you haven't gotten other government funding, you are eligible for grants up to $5,000. So please, today is the last day to apply. You do have to have things like your lease, a copy of your lease to upload, and a couple of years of accounting or some other statements that are acceptable. Just go to yorkcity.org, scroll down just a little bit, and you'll see the link to the micro business grant. So please, if you haven't yet, apply today. Next, I also want to talk about an initiative that's been ongoing, but we're ready to ramp up a new part of it, and that is the local sourcing initiative. This is an incredible opportunity for us here in the city. Eric Kirkland and York College have been working on this for a little while, and now Eric Kirkland's business, eManagement Solutions, has contracted with the City of York to do the next phase, and that is to make contact with all of the businesses that are here in the city. Neighborhood businesses, small businesses. We're really trying to build up the demand for the goods and create new demand for new businesses here in the City of York. So Eric Kirkland will be contacting folks. He'll be reaching out and trying to connect your products with the demand of other companies in South Central Pennsylvania. So it's a great opportunity for us to really bring some income into our neighborhoods. You can contact Eric Kirkland at 717-640-1476, or you can email him at Eric, E-R-I-C, Kirkland, Kirkland, at Comcast.net. That's all one word, Eric Kirkland at Comcast.net. And you can schedule an appointment and you can teach him all about your business and the types of things that you are offering. We've got some large businesses that are very interested, Wellspan and the York City of York, the school district, York College, other businesses throughout the community that are interested in seeing what they can source here. You know, since this COVID crisis and the shortage of things, we recognize now that our supply chain has been spread out too thin. It's been spread out too far and wide, and this is a great opportunity for new businesses to thrive in the City of York. So keep an eye out. Think about your skills. Think about the company that you have. Can you tweak your business at all to try and supply some of the things that we need here in York? So please, again, this is called the Local Sourcing Initiative. Eric Kirkland is leading the charge, and you can contact him at erickirkland at Comcast.net. So the big news, of course, is that the county commissioners and I put together an amazing, in my opinion, if I may, an amazingly thorough petition to the governor. And as of this coming Monday, York City and York County will be moving into the yellow phase of the reopening plan. So many businesses will be able to open. However, we still have many restrictions on us. And those include, we still want to continue wearing our masks. I don't have it on now because of the hearing impaired folks that have asked me to keep it off just for these announcements. You got yours on, Cliff? See, Cliff's got his on, so we're good. And we're at least 10 feet away from each other. So we want to make sure that we are continuing social distancing. The faster we can prove to the state that we can keep these cases down and get these cases down further, the faster we move into the green phase. And I'll talk about that in a minute. But right now I want to talk about what we can and can't do during the yellow phase. So, and I know that folks aren't going to like some of this stuff, but again, we have to prove that we can get our cases down. So we can't just go running out and having 100 people dance parties and 100 people basketball tournaments and things like that. There's still restrictions. So first off, speaking of basketball, I know this is a very tough one, and people have been asking me when are the basketball courts going to be open, and we can't do that yet. We are following the Pennsylvania Parks and Recreation Society's guidelines. They took the yellow phase guidelines and they adapted them to our parks. And so for now, all the equipment will remain closed. You can use the parks, you can walk around in the parks, you can picnic with your family, but please still, the basketball courts are going to stay closed, the skate park is going to stay closed, and the equipment, the playground equipment is going to stay closed for now. Also, we still don't want folks to, again, be gathering in large groups. Please, this is not the time to go out and celebrate. We'll celebrate when we get into the green phase. I'll be there right there with you. But we have to get through this yellow phase, and the more we can prove that we're doing it responsibly, the faster we will get into the green phase. Businesses, there will still be businesses that are closed. Restaurants remain remain takeout only. There is no dine-in at restaurants. The bars are still closed. Recreational facilities are still closed. Gyms are still closed. The barbershops, and I'm sorry, but the barbershops and salons and stylists and nail salons are all still closed. Other businesses now can open, of course, taking the CDC guidelines and social distancing into account, making sure we're implementing all of those things. So masks are still required for businesses that have person-to-person contact. And if you can work from home, if you're in a business that you can work from home, please continue to work from home. The green phase is an issue that I'm working on. I've contacted the governor multiple times. We have to get a plan for how we move into the green phase. If we don't understand our goals, we can't meet our goals. So I'm working on that. I will have that as soon as I can. Another good piece of information, and this is not certain yet, but following the pattern of all the other counties that have moved into the yellow phase, PennDOT's License Center, the DMV License Center, should be open sometime right around when we enter the yellow phase. So we enter the yellow phase on Friday. Remember, it's not yet. It's not until this Friday. So this Friday, everybody get ready to get back to business, and we're taking a step towards getting our normal lives back. And remember, for those that can't open, please get your grant applications in. I specifically set these up to try and help the barbershops and nail salons and small mom and pop operations. That's what they're for. And if we don't get your application, we can't help you. So please do that. We do have some rental assistance coming. That's going to be coming through Bell Socialization's Next Door program. So if you're still looking for rental assistance, if your supplemental checks haven't come yet, your stimulus checks haven't come yet, or if your back pay hasn't allowed you through unemployment, or you haven't gotten the PUA yet. I know they're way behind on the PUA for self-employed individuals, but you can contact Bell Socialization Next Door and get on the list. Very soon they're going to be starting to be able to shell out the money that we're going to be passing over through them. So Bell Next Door is going to do our rental assistance. We just got some money out to the food banks. I do want to apologize. We worked really hard to get a food voucher program out to people so that you could get, just $100 so you could get some of the food, not what other people are offering you through the food banks, but what you wanted to buy. We just ran into so much red tape through the federal government, and we couldn't get assistance from local support organizations for it. And so I wanted to apologize. My whole team worked really, really hard to try and get that program through, and it just would not, we just couldn't get through all the red tape to make it happen. So we took all that money and we're putting it towards rental assistance. wish I could have done more. I really do. We tried so hard. But anyhow, on a good note, leaving on a good note, Friday, yellow phase, and we will carefully, cautiously start getting back to normal. And on Friday, I will see you around the city of York. Have a good and safe week, everybody.